What's up, YouTube? JustGav here, bringing you guys a brand new video up onto the channel. And in today's video, if you could judge it by the title and the thumbnail, we're going to be talking about the Battlefield Battle Royale, or should I say Battlefield Royale, because that is what the BR has been data mined to, and apparently is being named or being workshopped or so. And of course, everyone's favorite leaker, Temporial, over on Twitter/Reddit, made a post about, well, when I'm recording this 22 hours ago, on Twitter, with an overview, a mock-up of what is apparently the Battle Royale map. I will throw the tweet up for you guys. Here's a recreation of the Battle Royale map in Battlefield 6. The location appears to be called Linden Beach. I think it's set in LA, if I'm not mistaken. I've added a few points of interest for context. There are scattered hints of a metro system. The mode is currently labeled Battlefield Royale in-game, and I'll throw the big mock-up of it, or maybe I won't. I don't know. Whatever EA intern is watching me that gave me the strike on the other thing, the video, this guy got a strike on my channel. I'm sorry. I've watched other videos of people put this thing up. So bite me, kill me, shoot me. I don't care. So we got Marina, Main Street North, Golf Resort, Main Street South, Lighthouse, South Coast, the Valley, Fort Linden, and the docks. And if you look at the docks, you look very closely at the docks, it may or may not be, confirmed, not confirmed, a recreation of No-Shar canals from Battlefield 3 and, well, 2042 also, because of Portal. There's also some additional points of interest over here, as you can see. I'm not going to name them all off because we do have some features to go over regarding what you can do on the map and some of the missions and this and that. So we will go over to the Reddit post, of course, and it's detailing missions, the NXC ring, which is the Ring of Fire. So they're keeping the Ring of Fire. They're going away from the Firestorm thing, and it's an NXC ring, but it's fire, of course. Weapon drops, Oversight system, vehicle containers, class chests, lootable vehicles. Now, the lore for this map, for anybody who wants to know, after an explosive disaster exposes a classified military R&D facility to attack by multiple unidentified PMC groups, the handler deploys an elite squad to secure the site before its secrets can fall into the wrong hands. And it goes on it's like a treasure trove of different things you can do, different features you're going to have in the game. We're going to go over a couple here. So we got priority missions. Now, if you've played Warzone, you would know there's missions on the map. You do contracts. You can do bounties. You can do I think there's like a timed one where you have like 2 minutes to get to a buy station. You get a free self-revive. I think there's the recon one where you can see where the next ring is going, and you got to go to like a little recon station. It shoots the flare, and it's like a bar that fills up, and then you know when what the next BR, so you can, position yourself because you know where the circle is going to go and which way it's like a yellow circle on the map. And if you guys didn't know, Byron Beatty, I believe that's his name, got hired on by EA. This has to be years ago at this point, to spearhead what we didn't know at the time was the Battle Royale. So you may see some similarities. Battlefield Warzone, if you will. Priority missions. Keep an eye out for priority missions. High reward opportunities that present themselves as the situation on the ground unfolds. Not only do you have missions, but you also have countering missions. When a nearby enemy squad starts a mission, you may be given the chance to stop them and steal their rewards. So I believe in Warzone, if it's still this way, I haven't played Warzone in a while, if somebody has a bounty, if you have a bounty on somebody and another squad kills them, I believe that squad gets the bounty reward. It's like bounty stolen or something like that. So maybe they will do a version of that, but not just with bounties, maybe with other missions too. So we shall see. Mission rewards. Choose a mission from the map for the chance to earn rewards like combat vehicle access keycards, custom weapon drops, and more. Vehicle keycards. Obtain a vehicle keycard and take it to a marked container to access a powerful combat vehicle. This is one of the things I highly disagree with. If they're going to bring back tanks and possibly like a Little Bird with weapons on them, with a limited fuel source and a limited ammo source, I disagree with that. I think if you're trying to attract an outside audience, if you're trying to attract the PUBGs, if you're trying to attract the Warzone players, if you're trying to attract, right, we want them to come in, get their feet wet with the BR, and then they're like, well, I'm actually enjoying this. Well, I got to level my guns up, so let me buy the game. Boom, now they're in the multiplayer servers. Now we're having a good time, and we're doing this. I don't know if it's smart to have attack vehicles on the map. Now, in BF5, it was a World War II themed BR, so the tanks were slow, limited ammo, limited fuel, but they were powerful. But you also had hard counters like the V2 rocket, artillery strikes, and things like that, where they had to get out of the way or else, you know, they were out of here. I believe the repair tool was also in the BR for the tanks. So it didn't happen all the time, but you would get to a last circle at Firestorm and there'd be a tank on a hill with a full team supporting it, and you would get absolutely blitzkrieged. So I don't know if it's a good idea to bring attack vehicles, tanks, helicopter into it, but we shall see. Custom weapon drops. Watch for airdrop support packages containing your customized weapons. You can retrieve one of your custom weapons from a custom weapon drop. Find another one to secure a second custom weapon. Custom weapon drops can all be earned as a reward for completing missions. Okay, so this is their version of a loadout system. However, you can only grab one gun for your loadout in order to get your secondary if you want to go with like a overkill type situation. So you want an AR and SMG, you want a sniper SMG, you want a shotgun AR, you have to go and get another weapon drop case. So that's good. That's a good way to balance it, I think. And it kind of differentiates itself from Warzone, and it makes ground loot more important because you can't just 5 minutes into the game get 2 weapons or so ground loot is more important in this. And actually getting those weapon drops quicker to get both of your primaries will be a race, a bit of a race. Field upgrades. Complete missions to earn your field upgrades quickly. That's a pretty easy one. Second chance for a short time after infill, you get 1 free redeployment after death. Interesting. So a little bit of rebirth-ishness in this BR. This isn't a redeploy point like your teammate buying you back. This is your own kind of self-revive almost. But there are redeploy points. If one of your squad mates is killed, activate a redeploy point to bring them back into the fight. Mobile redeploy points can be found as rare loot, and as a reward for completing missions, you can contest redeploy points activated by hostiles to pause their activation progress. Using a redeploy point while your squad mates are awaiting second chance redeployment prevent their second chance from being spent. Interesting. Activate, use input, the respawn tower icon to bring your dead squad mates back. So they're doing a buyback type situation, but it won't be economy based. It will be, I guess, a looting thing. So you'll open a chest, you'll get a redeploy point, you'll put that in your backpack or whatever. Your squad mates die, you go to a tower, you use said item, boom, they're back, they drop back in, they loot back up, and we keep it pushing. And yeah, so there's their buyback kind of system. Anti-tank crates. If there's an enemy combat vehicle in your area and you have no anti-tank vehicle weapons, keep an eye out for marked AT drops. See, this is the one thing about bringing attack vehicles into the BR is it makes your squad composition more tactical. Okay, if somebody's got to carry a rocket launcher, somebody's got to carry an RPG. If they're going to have lock-ons, maybe a javelin, maybe a stinger, we've got to keep rockets and explosives on us at all times. Who's going to be that guy? I don't know. Everybody's going to want to slay him and be the high, get 20 kills a game or, be at the top and be woohoo, awesome. But for you guys who like more distinct roles, obviously Battlefield is very famous for its class system. It seems like they are taking a lot of those elements and dropping into the BR, but not all the way. Obviously, we got supply bag armor, scavenging, vehicle containers, NXC Flamefront, which is the circle. The ring of burning NXC is never stable. It will constantly collapse until nothing remains. NXC instantly destroys anything it touches. Respect the ring. You'll start burning if you're too close to the ring. So this implies that it may kill you on contact, and it will start to chip your health if you're even close to it, even though you're inside of the ring. It seems like what they're going for is they're going to want to push players together and get those engagements. I think they want to speed the game up even faster than Warzone is, which is interesting. Because if it insta-kills you when it touches you and you burn, like you start getting chip health, if it's even near you, it's kind of crazy. So for all you ring players who like to gas mask and rotate late in a ring and pop up behind, it seems like they're just taking that playstyle completely out. So the Warzone players may not be too happy, but I understand where they're going. Ring prediction. The inner ring on your map shows where the ring will be in 2 minutes. Repair tool is also in there. Shakedown. Perform a takedown on a down player to take their dog tags and briefly reveal their squad mates' positions, vehicle resupply stations. The Oversight system, this is a big one. The Oversight system allows soldiers out of the fight to stay in the action with remote cameras that are set on the map, drones, and turrets. So for all of my R6 players out there, my Rainbow 6 players out there, congratulations. You now have a battle royale that you can spawn into, die, and then you get to get the old cameras out. You get to get your little phone out, your little iPad out in death. You get to swap the cameras and spy and shoot people with little trank darts or whatever the turrets are going to be. And yeah, it'll be funny. It'll be annoying to play against if they keep this in the game, or if it's even in the game. We don't know. Subject to change. But it will be really funny if a squad like wipes 3, like it's a 4-man squad, and it's like a 1v4 at the end of the game, and your 3 squad mates are on like drones and cameras spotting and like doing like little damage to them, and you win. It's gonna be annoying from the 4-man squad perspective or from anybody's perspective, but it will be hilarious and an awesome clip to get if you do end up winning that way. So I could see it being funny but annoying. Oversight terminals. Capturing the Oversight terminal gives your dead squad mates control of advanced security systems with lethal potential. Obviously, you have gadgets, you have access to public cameras, you have Oversight drones, Oversight turrets, accessible via the operating system, are vulnerable to enemy fire while controlled. You also have class chests, containing loot tailored to your chosen class, rare chests, upgraded armor, and lootable vehicles. And that is all she wrote. A bunch of details. I feel like I all got it in there pretty quick. We're at 12 minutes in the recording. So, yeah, huge dump by Temporal. Again, all of this stuff is subject to change. So, we will see how it goes. Like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends. I will catch you guys in the next one. We will be live July 31st for the multiplayer reveal at probably 1 p.m. CST because it starts at 1:30 on twitch.tv/JustGav and right here on youtube.com/JustGav. Join the Discord. Follow on Twitch, Twitter. All the good stuff is down in the description. I will catch you guys next one. Peace out. Girl Scouts. See ya. Bye, guys.